Hi guys, it's Petra. In this video I want to show you how I create banners of different sizes at bannersgomlm.com. When you first visit this site, you're going to see a pop-up window offering you an audio CD. I recommend that you do download that CD and listen to it, especially if you market any type of information or you use the internet to market any of your products and services. So once you sign up for that, or once you close that window and you're at the website, I want you to look below Tools and click the third blue link, which is Banner Wizard. Now there's different tabs here. So the first one I start with is Layout, which is going to be the size, and there's various preset sizes here. I'm going to go ahead and choose Leaderboard, but I want you to see that there's also Icon, Button, Large Button, Skyscraper, Large Square, Rectangles, different kinds of banners and all types of sizes. You can also choose a custom size here if you wanted to. You would choose this radio button and enter your own numbers here. Or you could choose custom and follow your own uploaded images dimension. I haven't used this feature yet. So what I want to show you is how to create a leaderboard size, which is 728 by 90. Now it starts off with a gradient background mode, and that's usually the mode that I use. There's also solid color fill. If you choose solid color, then you're going to click on the color square and you're going to get a pop-up and then be able to choose a color. You can't see any changes until you click Update My Banner. So now you see it's showing the proper size, which is 728 by 90, and the color that I chose. However, I'm going to use gradient, and I usually use horizontal or vertical, but there's also circle, swirl, square, and diamond. And that's just the way that the colors are shaded. So I'm going to choose a indigo shade. So I'm going to mix a bit of purple and blue here to make an indigo shade. Okay, so as you see, it's slightly more purple at top and more blue at the bottom. So now we can click on Text and Fonts and change the text. I'm going to click Update My Banner. You can move these around by clicking and dragging. In order to change the font, you go here to Font Face. My two favorite fonts are ANSI Pants and Architecture, so I'm going to choose ANSI Pants for the top line for line 1 and Architecture for the other. The way you know is you hover over to see what the name is of each font. Then I'm going to go ahead and change the size. So you go here to Font Size. Since this is a leaderboard, we need a larger size, so I'm going to start with 38 for line 1, and I'm going to go with 30 for line 2. And I'm going to click Update My Banner before we change the color, so you can see how it gave me the fonts that I want. So now to click on to change a color, you click on Color. As you're hovering the cursor over the color key, you see that it changes the color here for you, so you can see the exact shade. Then you simply click to choose the color that you want. Then you click Update My Banner. You can also rotate the text. I never use that feature, but you can do that if you want. Next, we can click on Shadows and Effects, and I usually choose the text outline. I like 2 and 3, so I'm going to choose 2 here and 3 for line 2 so that you can see what that looks like. And I'm going to choose a orange outline color for line 1, and I'm going to choose a green outline color for line 2. And before we go to shadow positioning, I'm going to click Update My Banner so you can see how that changes the text here, the outline color of the text. So for shadow position, you click the bracket, you choose one of these that you want. I'm going to choose top left for line 1, and then for line 2 I'm going to choose bottom right. The shadow offset, I'm going to choose 2 for line 1 and 3 for line 2. This is just so you can see how it affects the text here. I'm going to choose a shadow color of dark blue for line 1 and a shadow color of pink for line 2, and I'm going to click update my banner. Okay, so there's a tiny bit of shadow difference there. You can't see it too well, but if you change the size of the text outline, you'll be able to see it better. Or if you change the size of the shadow offset, you'll be able to see these colors better as well. So it just depends on you how you want it to look, depending on what you're promoting also. Sometimes I like to put text at the top left and then a call to action like click here, for example, on the bottom right. But I'm going to go ahead and center both of these very quickly. And then I'm going to move to the next tab, which is border. Now there's a double solid here. I want you to see what it looks like, but I normally use just the solid single. So I click the color and I choose a color for the border, and I also choose the thickness of the border, so I'm going to choose 2. And I'm going to click update my banner. And you see the default here for the inner border is white, so that's why you see a white inner border here. And the size is 1, so that's why it's thinner than the pink. Like I said, I like solid, so I'm going to go with the solid border. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker here, number 3, and I'm going to click update my banner. Now I know these colors don't go together, but I'm just showing you really quickly how you can create banners. You just have a lot of flexibility with bannersgomlm. Now I'm going to click format. I usually keep it at GIF format because I go to the animate tab and flash the border, but you can also choose PNG or JPEG. So right now it's at no effect. That's a default. I'm going to click flashing border. That's my favorite out of the animate tab. And I'm going to click update my banner so that you can see how it looks. So when you upload this as a GIF file to your photo gallery or embed the photo on your website or blog, and you save it and you refresh the page and preview it, it's going to look like this. It's going to show your banner, the exact size that you set, and it's going to flash the border for you. There's also slide in text from a side. I don't like that one, but depending on what you're offering, you might need that capability for your banner. So I'm updating it here so you can see what that looks like. And then I'm going to show you what flashing text looks like as well. So I'm going to choose the radio button that reads flashing text and click update my banner. But as I said, I like flashing border, so I'm going to keep it at flashing border before we save this banner. And I'm going to move my text back to where it was, or to where it'll look all right. So once you're ready to save your banner, go down to the bottom where it reads download it, and you click that button, and then you'll get a little pop-up at the bottom, like a yellow footer that pops up, and it gives you the option to save it. Since this is Firefox, it's giving me a little pop-up window instead, but in Internet Explorer it gives you a yellow footer at the bottom that allows you to save or save as or cancel. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel, but normally you would choose save file and you would save it to your desktop, so it'd be easy for you to grab when you're going to use it to embed. And I also want to show you that you can change here. Let's choose another size. Let's choose large button. That's another common size, which is 125 by 125. I'm going to click update. So let's say you saved that header, that leaderboard size, and you wanted to make a matching 125 by 125 size. Well, what you would do after you save that banner, come over here to the layout tab, change it to the size that you need, and then all you have to do is come here to font size and choose smaller font sizes so that your text can fit properly in the banner. Now in this instance, these lines are a little too long, so what you're going to have to do is move the text. So what I'm doing here is just adding a third line, and I'm going to click Update My Banner. And then I'll have to position the text so that it can fit properly. And as you see the default text here, I'm going to have to resize and of course change the color, size, and this is a little too big. 18 is a little too big, so we'll go with 14, and then we'll go with maybe 10 here, and click Update My Banner. That's a little too big still, so I'm going to change the... Oh, I changed the wrong size. I changed the wrong one because of the way the lines are positioned. This is the one that I should have changed here to a smaller size for the aerial. So let's click Update My Banner here. So as you see, you can make a matching 125 by 125. All you have to do is go back to the Layout tab, change the size, go to Text and Fonts, reposition your text, resize it accordingly, change the colors as you wish. Then if you need to go to Shadow and Effects, do so. If you want to change the color of the border, all you have to do is go back to this area here, then click Update My Banner. And there you go. Then all you have to do again is scroll down and click Download it in order to save that banner to your desktop. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I recommend that you go to bannersgomlm.com, click on the banner wizard, and play with this tool, because it's got all kinds of flexibility for you in creating banners. Thanks for watching.